Hi, this is Nikki, and I'm here to share the messages that I get from Spirit and from all of our higher selves that are helping us on this journey to unconditional love. And so this is a song that's come through, and yet again, I'll tell you why this is so perfect, because it just shows how connected we all are. So before that though, I just want to share something that's happened for me, and so it might be useful for anyone else. Because this morning, when I was doing a meditation, something that I had to do was I was drawn to put my twin into the violet flame, because burning off any energies from any other people that they've had sexual partners with. Because I don't know why, that's just what I had to do this morning actually, because because that's what just happened. So basically had to cut all ties from all other sexual partners, because I've shared before that since I met my twin I've never been with anyone else, because I just couldn't, right? And I just didn't, well, that just wasn't an option for me. And so anyway, so yeah, that's definitely the guidance that I'm getting. Put yourself in the violet flame, and imagine, or put your twin in the violet flame. Imagine all of those energies burning off him and cutting off all of those cords and all that contact, right? So that's the first thing. So, and you might have to do that a few times. I was just, you know, it was really strongly came through this morning, so I was like, okay. And I do it quite frequently, but this morning it was very different. It was very it was almost like shedding that skin from, you know, basically shedding the skin of the old and moving into the new. So putting all of that sort of behind. So I think I'm pretty sure that others will find that as well. If you want any help with that as well, then you just need to ask. Okay, so the first thing is, that is the key thing. That's what I would do, recommend using. And funny, right, because we had the violet flame coming through yesterday, so that's what I mean. It's almost like you get a prompt, and then the next day, then it's like, oh, okay, I know why that came up yesterday. So the other thing is that this song has come through, which is, again, we go full circle, because this song came through a while ago, but it has. So the reason why this is so perfect is I was asked to do, you know, yesterday 2 people contacted me, quite distressed because they've gone into separation and all these things. And it just shows how much we mirror the people, because when I did a reading and a healing for them, I'll tell you the analogy. Again, very strong, very powerful. Basically, their divine partner was in a cage, and is a bear in a cage, swaying from side to side. When she went to help him to open the door, he lashed out, scratched her. And I said, why did you do that? She was just trying to help you to open the door. And he came back and said, because I've just got so much, you know, I've got family, I've got work, I've got so much to think about, and I just can't cope. And then I saw like a mind map of like these crazy, massive mind map of all these things that that you know, obviously was going on in his head. And then I saw a clock, and it just said, I just need time. So I was like, okay, well, let's heal this. So we healed it, and then what happened is I saw her coming in again. This time, instead of going to open the gate, she just sat by the cage. And what happened was, after a while, the bear stopped pacing from side to side, and eventually he came out of the cage himself, and he came and towards her, picked her up and hugged her, and said, thank you for being so patient. So, a really powerful analogy, because, of course, if you're a bear with a sore head and you're, you know, like, you know, pacing around a cage, and somebody tries to, you know, that, you can just imagine that sort of lashing out. So that's something very to be cautious about, basically, in your situation. You know, just remember, be patient. Don't react to things, because if they are behaving in a weird way or whatever, or not very, you know, whatever it is, don't react. Because follow all of these amazing signs. That's much easier to do rather than react to anything that's actually going on around you. So this song, again, perfect. Twin. The reason why I say that is because this is quite amazing. So I'm scrolling down. This was sent to me by someone this morning. It's a song that we've had before. Can't Fight This Feeling. The ships are coming home. There's ships here. It's by the light of the moon. We had massive messages yesterday all about the trees. I was gobsmacked to know how many... One person's twin had sent her a picture of an oak tree. Another person, like loads of people, had the tree of life given to them over the last few days. I actually had the tree of life. I've put the tree of life onto the crystal grid. I was given it for my birthday. A bracelet with the tree of life on it, a gold tree of life. So that went onto the crystal grid about 3 weeks ago. So, and I was just, it was so lovely to get all these messages yesterday. I was like, you joking? All these people with like amazing tree stories. Anyway, so in this clip as well, it's also got the twin candles. Now, when I scroll down, I'm going to tell you why this is so crazy. I mean, basically, this is just littered with stuff anyway. All the way through this, there's signs and signs and signs. Just as I'm looking for it, when I yesterday somebody else sent me another song, which is Shania Twain, which is In This Moment. When I scroll into the comments, there was a twin possible. It's like, okay, I've put that song into the description box as well. So in the comments, it was called Twin Possible. So that's what you have to believe. You have to know that anything is possible. You create your dream life, you create your realities, and all you have to do is then just follow the signs that the universe wants to give you, because it's all there and it's wanting to work with you to create your dream life, as does your twin spirit, right? This is what we can see in all of these, which is why it's so amazing. Okay, look at this. I've always said we're like Sherlock Holmes, right? Investigating this, you know, crazy life. And look, it's a baseball, and we've had Field of Dreams. That's a baseball there. Amazing. Okay, so scroll down. Let's go. And there is, what I'm looking for is this particular, right, Stardust. Okay. And it's 3, it's the Trinity, it's the Divine Energy. Now look at this. The reason why I was the reason why I was drawn to this is because there's a name around here that is very specific, is to a healing that I did for someone yesterday. So, and it's spelt exactly the same way as well. So I was like, are you joking me? That is insane. Okay, so Stardusting. This song is about the love of my life, my first love, and 27 years later, we're back together again. My last love. How many? Number 4, which is about grounding it into the physical and bringing it back into your own reality, or grounding it from spirit into matter. So that is so perfect. The other reason why it's perfect is because the other song that was coming through in healings yesterday was called Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. And Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now is by a band called Starship. And the other reason being is because when I was, the other song, so other people sent me songs yesterday, I can't remember them all, but the common theme was about stars yesterday and stars. So this is why immediately I picked up on Stardusting, right? So now all you have to know that it is set in stone, and this is the words of the song. So this is what wants to come out from your divine partner, your divine masculine, your divine counterpart today, because the song is this: I can't fight this feeling any longer, and yet I'm still afraid to let it flow. What started out as friendship has grown stronger. I only wish I had the strength to let it show. I tell myself that I can't hold out forever, and I said there is no reason for my fear, because I feel so secure when we're together. You give my life direction, and you make everything so clear. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. And I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the oars forever. Because I can't fight this feeling anymore, and I've forgotten what I've started fighting for. And if I have to crawl upon the floor, come crashing through your door, baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. My life has been such a whirlwind since I saw you, and I've been running around in circles in my head. And it always seems that I'm following you, girl, 'cause you take me to the places that alone I'd never find. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. And I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. It's time to bring this ship into the shore and throw away the oars forever. 'Cause I can't fight this feeling anymore. I've forgotten what I started fighting for. And if I have to crawl upon the floor, come crashing through your door, baby, I can't fight this feeling anymore. Ah, wow, can I tell you what as well? In the healings that I did yesterday, the other theme that came through was about past life stuff. And in the one that it was they were in a rowing boat. And they were going to a cave, basically. And he left the divine feminine in the cave and had to go back to get more treasure from the beach. But he was basically attacked when he went back to the beach, and so he was killed. So he could never row back to her. So we had to reset that lifetime, and in that lifetime, when we reset it, what happened was he was able to row back to her, and then they rowed off together into the sunset. And I saw another very common thing that I see is the owl and the pussycat. And what the owl and the pussycat is it's an old children's thing, and it's about the owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat, and they basically end up getting married. They only have £5, but they buy a ring and they get married on a £5 note. So again, just amazing that this song now has, the other thing is, so this song is about the oars, about the boat. That's what I saw in healings yesterday. The other thing yesterday, I mentioned that I am burning a candle. I've been guided to burn a candle and keep it lit all the time to help guide him home. And so this is why you're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night. Well, I'm still, but that candle, I've been, I even went out yesterday and my guidance was like, no, keep it on, keep it on, keep it on. So I'm like, okay, I'll keep it on. So that's, just again, beautiful message. So today it's all about, basically what it is, the guidance that I'm getting is you have to burn off all the energies that are preventing them from being able to be in an intimate relationship, right? So that is what the purple flame have the intent to burn off any energies that are preventing them from being in an intimate, loving relationship. Burn off every energy that has, all the other sexual partners that they've had. And so that they can be a pure pillar of light. Because what happened was with my case, when I did that for my twin, basically he exploded into a pillar of light, and then just all of the energy sort of just went into flames, and then underneath it was like a big shot of light came up and then sort of like exploded like stardust, basically. So no wonder it's stardust here. So there you go, that's the guidance for today. I'll be back with another message. I hope that helps. If you want to come to me for healing or to join the crystal grid, please do. All details are in the link. All right, take care everyone, have a great day, bye.